What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Isn't it funny how you never remember what coming feels like, really, you know? Yeah, man, I'm trying to really weed out the stragglers right away in this episode.
This would be a great TED Talk. You just walk right out there. You never really remember.
It's the magic of coming. Every time you finish coming, you forget what coming is. And what is coming? Caleb and I were just talking about this off screen. As much as he would, he's scared to admit it. We were both talking about this.
We were.
Yeah, man. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, this is dope, dude. I'm glad I did this. You know?
I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
I am glad we did this.
I am glad we did this. Or I'm glad I did this. Either way, I'm usually glad. I can't recall the last time I wasn't glad. Everyone talks about shame. But
no, yeah, shame is something. Mm-hmm. But you know, the weird thing is that everybody wants to put it on the wrong things and take it away from the wrong things. You know?
What do you mean?
Like people like put shame all like they want to put shame on the wrong. It's like, but then some people now will be like, don't be ashamed to be a huge bitch. And it's like, no, you should be ashamed to be a huge bitch.
You should be. It's like the main thing you should be ashamed of being.
Don't be afraid of cutting people out and being selfish. Dude, and pursuing money. And it's like
those mental health infographics, we talk shit about them so much. They're so crazy. It's just like, just because you emotionally abused this man doesn't mean he deserves to leave you. It's like, what the fuck are we talking? Oh my God. That's right, girls. I think no matter what was yours, it's yours now.
Or like on the other side, the Andrew Tate shit, where they're just like, it's okay to throw women in the ocean,
right?
And
totally.
It's like, oh, yeah, all right. I didn't know. I my parents said that was bad, so
I didn't divorce my first wife. You know what I did? I ran over her with my McLaren, and you should be so lucky. A McLaren is a nice car. It goes really fast. Yeah, I know. Totally. It's like,
oh man,
I have a solution to your divorce problems. Don't ever get married. I treat women like I treat a pair of pants. Use them once and then leave them at that Airbnb.
You shouldn't even treat pants that way.
Exactly.
Dude, I saw a thing online today and it was like, here's a cool life hack. If you need some new tires, just rent a car and take those tires and put your old tires on the rental car. And it's like, you're just stealing.
Yeah, that's
not a life hack.
That's robbery.
Yeah.
Life hack.
Oh yeah, that's just steal the tires. Life hack.
That is so funny, dude. What sucks about those mental health graphics too is that there are actually people out there doing it well. And you'll read like actual people who like understand things about therapy and mental health saying like complicated understanding versions of these things, but you don't have to have that in order to know how to use Photoshop and just get a little fucking clip art graphic of a teacup and put it at the bottom and make it two-tone. So there's a teacup, and right above that it says, if you're dating someone and they want to kill themselves, that's not your fault. And like that's true, but but the language is
Oh, I know. People always want to normalize, and a lot of things should be normalized, you know? Like I think, you know, being gay, I think that's what it started with. And it was like, yes, we need to normalize that. I think it's good that people normalize it, and I think it's good and healthy to do that. But then when people were like, you know what else? I like to dress up like a bunny rabbit. And I bet if I was a furry, I'd say don't normalize it. What I like is that it's not normal.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
like to dress up like a bunny rabbit. We can't.
Also, I don't think
normalize the
those are
bunny rabbit
furries saying
people.
that. I don't think wanting to like dress up like a bunny rabbit and go to work is what a furry is.
I don't know what they are because it's not
that's
normal.
it's a my cat is here meowing at me. She wants attention
Hell
very
yeah.
badly. She's like, normalize petting me. How about
Yeah.
that, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Normalize being a really, really old cat who gets what she wants. Okay, Funky.
How old is Funk? How old is Dr.
18
Funk?
years old.
No way, dude.
Yeah, dude.
She doesn't even remember 9/11.
That's right. She doesn't know shit, this cat. She's very, oh my God, she's being very needy.
Yeah.
It's okay,
that's
Funk.
the way kitties are.
Can you hear her?
Oh, man. The whole world can hear her. She's getting after it, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Funk.
Does that mean she likes the pets?
No, she just like, I was gone last night because, bro, I mean, I guess
bad dad.
That's right. I suppose that now there's going to be an announcement on this podcast, dude. You ready for an announcement, bro? I have a fucking girlfriend, dude.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I have a
What?
fucking yeah. Yeah, I have a fucking girlfriend now, bro. So
That's
I stay at her
insane.
house. Is it?
That's good. Oh man. No, every time I have a girlfriend and it's
yeah,
crazy.
but you've had a girlfriend for a long time. And it is, I guess it is crazy. It's pretty crazy every time, dude.
I know.
That there's a woman in this world that's like, fine, you're fine. Crazy.
And dude, when I went
this
home,
cat doesn't even feel that way.
Me and Jenny went, we were in Georgia and like my hometown, and people kept coming up to her going, "Whoa, you're like really pretty lady." And then she would go, "Thank you." And they'd be like, "We just wouldn't expect for Caleb to have like a pretty girlfriend." And they'd just say
hilarious.
it right in front of me. It's so weird how like that's a thing with men and women that still hasn't equalized. Is like it's still okay to right in front of the guy be like, "He's a piece of shit, and you deserve better."
Whoa, that's so funny, dude.
Wow, Caleb looks horrible, and you look good.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I don't know why that's but I actually don't mind it. I'm like, man, thank you. That's like the nicest thing you could have said.
Yeah, totally, dude. All right, Caleb moving up in the world.
So you have a girlfriend now.
Yeah, dude.
But I'll tell you what I do. When I get a girlfriend, I go, here's a long list of movies I'd like for you to watch while I look at your reaction to them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the main thing we're doing. We're working through Blade right now. You know what's funny is that like I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. We like one thing that we found we had in common right away is that we like to watch stupid fucking 90s action movies.
Yes.
And we had a fucking lazy ass day, and I was flipping through HBO Max, and there was Blade sitting there. And the great thing about watching Blade, and the two of us, it's honestly the most fun I've maybe ever had. Both of us are like, what? This is fucking stupid. And also, this is the greatest movie. Like the dialogue in Blade is like, okay, in the third Blade movie, there's the people in the third Blade movie are Jessica Biel. Okay, so obviously Wesley Snipes, but Wesley Snipes, Chris Christopherson, who are in every movie, Jessica Biel, Ryan Reynolds, Patton Oswalt.
What? Okay.
Natasha Lyonne, Parker Posey.
This is all in Blade?
And Triple H. Yeah.
Whoa.
And there's a scene where Triple H is a vampire, and he has Ryan Reynolds. Dude, he has, and there's this whole scene where they fight, and Triple H is doing all these like very obvious wrestling moves on Ryan Reynolds.
Oh boy.
He double suplexes him, which I learned because she told me. I have no idea what wrestling moves are. But she does.
Cool lady.
And
this is a cool lady.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I got a cool one. So there's this there's a scene where Ryan Reynolds is like chained to the floor, and Triple H and Parker Posey are both vampires and like talking to him, and Ryan Reynolds says something like he just says something to the effect of like his dick is way bigger than Triple H's dick.
Whoa.
And then Triple H goes, when the fuck have you seen my fucking dick, motherfucker? And kicks him in the face. And it's just like the funniest moment in any movie I've ever seen, dude. It is so yeah. So yes, that's what I'm doing. We've moved through the 3 Blade movies. We finished Blade 3 today. We started watching
Blade 3
Constantine.
is very bad. Blade 3 is unbelievable.
I actually disagree with you. I think Blade 1 and Blade 3 are primo, top-notch, should be 100% fresh movies.
Oh, okay.
And Blade 2 is a fucking splat, dude. That movie sucks dick. Truly. And I mean it, dude. Blade 3, I'll take it to my grave.
Right.
And but you hated it. Oh, all right. Okay,
no,
you're
that's
back.
Great, dude. I'm excited for you. I think that's so cool. It's really great, you know, and I think that's fun. You're in New York with a girlfriend. What a life.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, she is the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, so I'm dating this blue lady who can't talk and is huge, dude. She's fucking huge. Dude,
that would never happen now. There would never be. We would never allow France to mail us a statue, you know?
Yeah.
And then just use it forever.
I feel like
we wouldn't trust that shit.
I think I saw Nick Mullen post a clip about this recently. About he had some stand-up bit that was killing me about like we would be like, wait, you what? You want a what?
Yeah, we want to mail you a statue. How big is it? It's huge.
It's big, dude. I don't even know if you could call it a statue. It's like a house.
We're gonna mail you a big lady. She's gonna change colors slowly. What? Put her in the water. Put her in the water.
Put her out there.
Why
in the
not?
water. Put her in Jersey, but say it's New York. Put her in Jersey, but say it's New York.
It's like what was France like? You know, I'm sure they're sitting in the French Parliament trying to pass real laws, and some guy's like, "I motion that we mail a statue to America." Like,
yeah, what year did
unanimous?
That happen? Yeah, unanimously passed. Mail a statue to dude. Imagine if we did that. If we made a statue of like a piece of fucking bread and sent it to and we're like, this is the bread of wisdom. This is the loaf of bread of wisdom. And please put it in the water between here and England to commemorate the fact that we fucking like you.
That's a Biden ass idea. We're gonna mail a statue to England.
yeah, that's right.
Just to show a little token of gratitude for being in England, you know.
Yeah. Also, what a name, the Statue of Liberty. What the fuck? Like the world was just like, you guys are free. We all agree that you have freedom over there. Man, the older I get, I'll bet you everybody in our generation feels this way. Like, no matter what your political beliefs are, the concept of freedom, like, shut the fuck up. It's so, we're free. What do you think freedom is? You know what I mean? Like, what is it? What would be not free? What are you free from? Compared to your life where you go to work and you go home.
Yeah.
If you were to live in, say, Spain.
Yeah. Well, that's what everyone's just going to work and going home. Like, what? Like, where's this freedom come up? I don't understand. Like, I remember going to Canada. Like, oh, I bet everybody's gonna be walking around in chains. You know,
right? Well, it literally comes from a time where it was like, if you're Hindu, we're gonna fucking kill you. It's that.
Yeah.
And
I know.
Yeah, now in America, it's just like if you're Hindu, everybody in your town is gonna look at you real weird, which is still very bad. It's still bad, but that's what this place is now.
Obviously, North Korea has less freedom. You know what I mean? Like, that's not great. But like most countries, like the average country, it's like, hey, here's the deal: you got to work till you die.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, am I free? What is that? I don't even understand. Like,
yeah, dude.
that's what we got to do in America. Oh
Totally.
boy, I'm so free. I got to work till I'm 78. That sounds
Yeah,
great.
totally. Here in America, I can work myself to death every single day and never for a moment of my life feel good. But everybody in my neighborhood knows my favorite color.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, there's
Yeah.
like restricted freedoms in Russia for sure, and like a fair amount of
Yeah,
countries.
yeah.
But
No, that's true.
you know, there's a lot of us where it's all right.
Yeah. And it is a
Canada.
bummer in other countries when they're like, like in Russia, if you like make fun of Putin, he'll like poison you and shit. So it's like,
Yeah, you also
that's a
can't be
bummer.
gay.
Yeah, it's a
Big
bummer.
bummer. Big old fucking bummer.
Yeah, I can't. Boy, the stakes are. You imagine being like a horny gay guy in Russia, like, oh boy,
Dude.
like every day is just a tightrope of just like, oh man,
Totally.
here we go.
Yeah, man.
It's so insanely difficult.
Talk about coming hard, you know? I bet gay men in Russia come so fucking hard, dude. Just like orgasms heard for fucking hundreds of miles. The danger alone.
Oh, I know. Such high stakes, dude.
Yeah.
And there's so many ways
dude.
to get caught now. You know, it's not like in the old days where there's no way to gather evidence.
Yeah, dude.
Like if you were gay in the 1800s, you could just say you weren't and you'd probably get away with it. But like,
right.
oh man, that's got what? Like if Putin's gay, I'm sure that's got to add such a. What if he is like? Secretly?
It would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got some secret, you know. There's something. there's something he's worried about. I don't know, dude.
Can you imagine a worse job on Earth than running Russia? What a horrible job, dude.
Yeah,
that would suck.
Totally.
It's like you meet with your Russian Joint Chiefs. Like, what evil shit do we have planned today? Is everyone on Earth against us again? Yes. Fuck. Well, let's invade Ukraine.
Congratulations, you are now running a country. Here's the thing: the country is the size of America, but the entire country is the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. The entire thing. It's weird. The entire country has the same altitude as the top of a mountain. It's always snowing and no one's nice. They invented vodka.
Welcome to Russia.
Welcome to
Russia.
Russia.
We invented the worst liquor.
Totally. Oh man, dude.
It tastes bad cold. It tastes bad warm. It tastes like nothing and it burns. Come on, get some.
Yeah, totally.
Like you ever had the nice vodka where somebody's like, "Ooh, let me get you a shot of the good stuff," and I'm like, "It doesn't taste different than the bad stuff."
No, not at all, dude. I would say it tastes
Russia.
worse. Poor Russia, indeed. Yeah, Russia, a land where the best music that comes out of there sounds like a bunch of fucking garbage trucks. And don't get me wrong, I love that kind of music. I love industrial music.
Russia.
But when you're really good at industrial music, there's something going on with you.
Oh, there's something going on.
Yeah,
that's for
totally.
real.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to be that seems like the like top 10 worst jobs. You know, you got one of those guys that has to catch fish in Alaska. That seems like shit.
No shit, dude. Totally.
Ice road trucker. Hitman.
Hitman
I would
would
hate being a hitman.
Absolutely. 8th grade teacher.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
What a fucking nightmare,
dude. When I was in 8th grade, you know, because you get to school and there's a time in between the first class and when you got to school. So we'd have to sit in the gym. And when I was in 8th grade, what we did is, you know, you'd sit on the bleachers, both sides of the bleachers in the gym. And what we like to do for like that 30 minutes before they let us in the building was throw batteries at each other. That's what we like to do. That's who they were in charge of. It's 7:30 in the morning, and we're like so excited. I like, oh, I got 10 batteries in my in my pocket. I can't wait to hurl them at the 7th graders.
Holy
The 7th graders
shit.
sometimes eggs. It was just like animals, horrible animals with no empathy, no skills,
But
not
horny.
smart, horny, but not cute and not hot.
Yeah, totally.
You're too old to be cute, too young to be hot, dumb as shit.
Too dumb to even know how to masturbate, most of them, and certainly can't fuck. So it's just these like horned up, stupid psychopaths who have no
Horrible.
empathy and enough of a brain to understand how to hurt people.
Oh,
Dude,
it's
you
the
know what I
worst,
did
man.
when I was in 8th grade? And I would say unequivocally that I was one of the nicest kids in my school. And then I know that because I was constantly afraid. And even though I was one of the nicest kids in my school, I called my bald earth science teacher Cue Ball all the time.
Oh,
I just called him Cue Ball. And I like didn't even really understand that was fucked up. And
Well, what else are you gonna do? Be charming? You don't know how to be charming?
Yeah.
Your options
Totally.
are mean or nothing.
Right,
I
totally.
don't know how to be charming. Jeez, what kind of slick, like charming little smooth Bill Clinton 8th graders? There's none of them. They're all
Yeah.
pieces of shit.
Oh man, giving the teachers
Oh,
apples
man.
and shit. Oh yeah, dude. No, 8th grade teacher is one of the worst. What's another really bad job? Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up
Terrible.
comedian,
Stand-up
horrible
comedian.
job. And the worst time ever to be doing it. This is like in history. This is probably the worst time to be a stand-up comedian.
And you know what's funny is that I love stand-up comedy, but I actually mean that. And I mean it in that like terrible job right now specifically because of and I don't even necessarily mean you or me. Let's be real. I'm pretty happy. I feel like you're pretty happy. We're carving out little corners. It's hard and it sucks. And you don't have any money and all that shit. But your average stand-up comic who's making a living at it right now, most of their day is spent making clips.
Yeah.
And
most of them are not
nightmare.
going great.
No.
That's the saddest thing is they're spending hours every day and they got 1,800 followers and they're doing clips. Sometimes their clips blow up, get 1 million views, and they get 80 followers out of it. It just seems like a horrible deal.
Yeah,
I feel so bad, you know.
And the clip that blows up is always them like, what'd you say? Oh, you said hat? I thought you said a racial slur. and you know, and then they're that guy happily.
Yep. No, I know. Stand-up's a bad job. I would say just if you work in politics right now, it seems horrible. Because if I was a member of Congress, because you're walking down the street, you don't make that much, you know.
Yeah.
They don't pay that great. And you got to live in DC. And then like if just one psycho on the internet follows you with a camera phone, then when you're going to the store, somebody's going to like try and kill you. It's like bananas. And then you got to start accepting bribes. That's stressful.
The jobs where people try to kill you have changed drastically in the past few years. It literally went from like, it used to be like president, porn star, priest, you know, I guess people don't try to, totally. And now it's just like anybody with an Instagram account. Somebody's going to try to kill you. Yeah.
Dude, it's bananas. I've started thinking like, should I get Ubers? Like, should Ubers know this is where I live?
I know.
Like the amount of strangers we're just giving our home address to is bananas.
The amount of strangers I give your home address to, it's crazy.
It's kind of amazing that nobody must want me dead, you know?
Yeah.
Because it could have easily happened by now.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, it's nice to be thankful. Man.
Yeah. What's another bad job? Pimp.
Hemp, you said?
Pimp.
Oh, pimp. Would that suck? I don't know. I guess it would suck for your soul. It would suck that you're going to hell.
I hate to be a pimp.
Why? What do you mean you would hate to be a pimp?
All right, so here's what I think a pimp's day is like. Yeah, you wake up, you know, you got to put on your purple sash.
Yeah, I guess that sucks. I wouldn't want to wear all that shit. Yeah,
it's hot outside. You got to wear a cape and then you know you got to spend all day dealing with a pack of traumatized women that you want to steal from.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like actual hell.
I think this is an interesting. It's interesting to have empathy for the pimp.
It's worse. I'm thinking about jobs I could feasibly have. I'm not going to get the hooker job.
I see. Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
a pimp, I just don't know. Your soul, I feel like it's like rotted. It's like president of Russia. I feel like that's got to be bad for your soul.
No, I also mean it. I think it's interesting to be like, you know what? It is hard to be a human trafficker. I think that's difficult.
Terrible job.
It is. That would definitely be hard. I think that's unequivocally true. I think it might
of dirty
weigh
jobs
on
about
you.
pimps. Micros, like, all right, so
walk me through your day to day. All right.
You said this is your smacking hand.
That's right. Let me show you how I particularly like to smack.
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
He just goes to prison.
Working in a prison, like if you're a prison guard, that sounds
that would
like
be
shit.
Up. That would be so horrible.
You got to go to prison all the time. That sounds like
totally. I think it would really.
Dentists are so sad, but like, why are they so sad? Everybody's like, "Oh, this is the saddest job." They're all depressed.
Why is that? Yeah, they make a ton of money.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. No one wants to talk to them. I guess that's part of the problem. Everyone lies to them. No one wants to talk to them.
I mean, I think DMV is like maybe the worst job.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Dude. I mean, you can tell those people,
terrible.
Any government, dude. I've had to go to, when I moved here, I had to go do all the.
Yeah. It was a nightmare.
And it's fucking everybody. And I had to do a lot of shit in person. Like I became an LLC and I had to, when you become an LLC, dude, something has got to happen. You know who I would vote for in a local election would be an official that was like, you know what? For the first 6 months of my term, I'm just gonna get every government building the internet. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get fast internet and good websites for every single government thing, because like Target should not have a better website than the website that runs my fucking health insurance. It doesn't make any sense, dude. So yeah. And I had to if you start an LLC in New York State, you literally have to okay. I'm gonna try to get this right. You have to go to an office in your neighborhood, and it's like this long row of windows, and go to the specific window, and you give them this certificate that the state capital mailed you that says your LLC has begun, and you give it to your neighborhood like window, and then they give you a sheet that tells you the phone numbers of the 2 newspapers you have to call. What? And you have to call those 2 newspapers on the fucking phone, and you have to take out an ad for your business in both of those newspapers once a week for 6 weeks. And then after that 6 weeks, they take 2 to 4 weeks to mail you a certificate that tells you that you've done that. And then you mail that certificate to Albany. What? It's just come on. It's crazy. And this is definitely from a time where there was no internet, and they wanted people to not be scamming and creating fake companies, so they had to prove them by putting in newspapers. Fine, but there's got to be some sort of updated.
Doesn't work like that anymore. Dude, that's like in Bugs Bunny when he's trying to waste someone's time with a long explanation.
Yeah.
So you take it, you mail it to the newspaper. They mail it back to you. You mail it to them. And 6 weeks later, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, dude. Unreal.
That like hurt my soul right there.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it. Every time they told me, dude, one of the 2 newspapers, it was called like the Brooklyn Electric or something. It's like what are these things? And when I paid them, I was like emailing with the woman about paying, and she sent me a form. She was like, fill out this form in the email and email it back to me. And the form was literally just my credit card information. And I just wrote back, I'm not going to email you my credit card information. And she was like, oh, okay, well, you can do it over the phone if you want. And I was like, yeah, of course I'm going to do that.
See, that's the thing is that I agree, but I also hate talking on the phone so
dude.
much, especially to, oh God, what a nightmare. Like if I know I have a phone call, oh,
dude, totally.
terrible.
Yeah. I will say the census is now online. I got a mandatory census thing, and we had to fill it out, and I had to get Ryan's info, and Ryan, my roommate, he was dragging his feet because he, I don't know, doesn't give a fuck, and I agree. But eventually, the day it was due, I was like, yo, dude, can we get this done? And he was like, who cares? And I was like, well, it says right here on the form that if we don't get this done by today at 6 p.m., that sometime in the future, they're just going to come to our house. And he was like, all right, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Do not come to my house.
Don't ever send any government to my house, even if it's just like the fucking Department of Arbor Day. I don't want to know.
I wonder too, because it's like the census is a list. You're just counting the people who did the census. You're not really counting the people. It's just here's who did the census. Because it's like, you know, you really think they go, oh, there's 50,000 homeless people in LA. How do you know? You just counted them?
Yeah.
How did you count them? You just went over to them and like 1, 2, 3, 4. And you didn't help any. You just show up in a van, count them, and leave. Like, what an insane thing. How do you know you're counting the same one? I just don't understand. I don't understand how any of that works.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is all like constantly and wildly really inaccurate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, you know what one kills me? Is like how many mosquitoes are in the world. Like I Googled how many. Dude, do you know how many insects are on Earth? This will blow your mind.
Yeah,
it's like, how do we really know?
Some number that barely exists even, right? It's like
how many
a billion or a trillion.
So it's 10 quintillion.
Wow.
So on Earth, there's 1.4 billion insects per person, right?
Whoa.
But how do they know? How do they really know that?
Yeah, I mean, they estimate. I think that's an estimable.
But it sounds like an estimate of a 5-year-old.
What do you mean? Oh, there's a
quintillion.
Yeah.
Okay. 10, not 9 quintillion. I don't think so. I don't think they know.
Is 10 billion trillion.
That might as well be.
Yeah.
But it's a billion, more than a billion insects per person.
10 million.
Just
10 million trillion.
A nightmare, dude.
Yeah, I mean, how do they know? They don't know, but I feel like they can like count in regions, basically. I don't know, man. I believe that number. I don't know why. Right. I like don't. Yeah.
No, I guess you're right. They're probably right. I just don't know. Like,
even if it's 100 billion less than that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It still sucks. I still hate it.
It's just so funny to me. Like, I see one roach in my house, and I'm like, oh, life.
Totally.
And it's like there's 10 quintillion. It's like, what are we gonna do? You know?
Yeah, we gotta get stepping. We gotta get stepping on them.
It would take so long to kill all the insects, but I think we got to give it a shot.
Yeah, dude, by the way, do you know, have you heard about this what's it called? They're called lantern flies in New York City.
No, what are those?
Dude, it's one of my favorite things I've ever seen a government do. So there's a lantern fly infestation in New York, and there was one last year too.
Oh wait, I think I heard about this. They're like telling people to kill them.
Yes, and maybe we've talked about it on the podcast. Yeah, so they don't hurt people or anything, but they are like, I don't know, fucking eating up all the vegetation or something. And it's like some sort of like, it's a problem. I don't remember exactly why, but the city just like issued this ordinance that was like, you got to kill them. And I just love that that's the solution. They're like, great. Step on them. We can't. we got to get them. We got to get them, and y'all got to step on them. Because we can't do nothing. We got no kill the bugs trucks, and we can't spray insecticide all over the population. Kill them. You kill them. We don't know what else to do. The cops are like shooting at him and shit. God, dude, I love it.
Oh, what a world. Step on him.
Step on
I'm the mayor.
Get up there and step on him.
All right. Well, we got to take a break and kill some bugs, but we'll be right back, everybody.
We'll be right back.
What's it called?
And we're back. It's What's It Called, everybody. We're the Potato
Shit.
Boys.
Welcome to What's
Dave
It Called,
and Caleb.
everybody. What's up, Richard Carnes? What's up,
That's
sleepers? Get ready to lay down. This is a
That's
lay down
right.
for your brain. Face down, ass up, keep on tipping. Everybody's got a dick hole. Fuck Walter Mondale. Welcome to What's It Called.
Dude, I had a guy that used to go up to me and he just goes, fuck Walter Mondale. And I was
Hell
like,
yeah,
oh, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's from the podcast because the odds of someone just saying that.
Yeah, no, there's no way, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be like if someone ran up to you with a guitar and was like, what's that from? Why did he do that? I don't know why he did that.
Oh, I would love that. I had a little guitar and a portable amp. You just walk up to people.
Yeah, dude. Totally, dude. It's just one of those things.
Is that
real
illegal
quick,
to just go up to people and just
and just fucking then run away? That's so fucking funny, dude.
I mean, it seems like eventually someone would tell you to stop.
Okay, all right, man.
Like, can you go up to the cops and just do that?
You're just
What's up,
you
cops?
just have a guitar. Yo, cops. See ya. I think you probably can do that. You've got like what? You've got like an amp strapped to your back, and you're just like, oh shit!
It seems like a prank. No one's really getting hurt in this prank.
Yeah. Cops. Cops.
They're just like, please,
Would you please stop?
please stop that.
I like cops. Cops. Just standing right in front of a bunch of cops, dude.
Hey, hey, you need to get busy stepping on those bugs.
Yeah.
Stop playing guitar.
Yo, cops, do you like this song?
76 little monkeys jumping on the bed, and one jumped up and bumped his head. Oh, mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Here's what I don't understand. We're allowed to play more monkeys on the bed, but no Eminem songs. We play Eminem for 8 seconds. We get sued.
I did find the Monkeys on the Bed song in a public domain website. Yeah, dude. So we can do whatever the hell we want with that.
Unbelievable.
Speaking of things we made,
Oh, that's right,
Caleb
baby.
had an idea
right.
for a T-shirt, and we made it,
That's
and
right.
we are very proud.
That's
it
right.
says, so you're aware, if you're watching on YouTube, Caleb is pointing at it very aggressively. He's wearing it right
That's
now.
baby.
They came out really well, dude. They're good.
I'm really happy about them.
You're familiar with the shirts that in Pulp Fiction font say written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. We made that shirt in that font, but it says written and directed by Sylvester Stallone. And
Oh boy,
I think it's a really primo
I think it's
product.
the best thing we've made. I love these shirts. I got 3 of them already. And,
Yeah, I have one.
I'm so pumped, man.
If you go to our store, shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo, it's the top product, and you'll see a photo of Caleb looking like a fucking jagoff wearing it.
Well, I also want to say this. I looked it up. Quentin Tarantino has made 9 movies. Sylvester Stallone has made 8. And for some reason, Tarantino gets all this respect. Sylvester Stallone's out here busting his ass.
I couldn't agree more.
And he's getting getting actually punched in the face and going to the hospital.
And he makes great movies. He does.
Yeah.
That
Doesn't
are
say
like
the
iconic.
N-word.
No.
He's just out there making these movies, and I think he deserves a little more. And I just think it's funny. Anybody that sees it is going to be like, wait a minute. Is that?
Man.
It's just so fun. But
No, that's totally. Well, people will be like, written, directed. I don't, wait, what? Yeah, totally. It'll confuse people, which is what I like.
Just
And
love it.
if you go to our store, shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo, you can also, of course, buy our campaign sign for the 2024 election that just says, I'm a bitch. And there's some other fun stuff in there as well.
Oh yeah, we got our in this house posters. We got the
Yeah.
beanies, mugs, hats, everything.
Yeah.
But I think you got to get yourself a written and directed by Sylvester Stallone shirt. It's just fun. Every
Yeah.
time I go anywhere, I've worn it to the airport a couple times, and man, people just be like, "Hey, where is that? Can I have
Yeah.
one?" And the answer is yes. Yes, you can
Yes,
have
you
one.
can. Our website is whatsitcalled.rodeo. Links to our socials and Patreon and all that shit on there. Our Discord server, which I haven't been in there in a while, and I love it in there. I gotta jump in.
Yeah, I love
Y'all,
that Discord.
Discorders. I'll see
Discord
y'all
makes my dick
soon.
hoard.
Wow.
You've
Hell
seen
yeah,
that's
dude.
from Succession. That's not.
Is
I didn't
it?
come up with that.
I
That's a
didn't.
line
I
in
don't.
Succession.
I do not remember that from
What?
Succession.
So
Is
they
it the
call
Swedish guy?
No, it's Roman's on the phone with Kindle, and Kindle's like, "What about all this Discord?" You know, and he goes, "Come on, Discord makes my dick hoard."
God, Roman is such a great fucking
Oh, I
character,
know.
dude.
I've watched that clip so many. I can't believe. I don't think that was in the script. I think that was just Kieran Culkin being funny.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hell
And we
yeah.
got to rename Sylvester Stallone.
That's
Buddy,
right,
you got anything
baby.
to promote real quick before we do that?
Ooh, when is this coming out? Yeah. Okay, so this weekend I'll be in Montreal at the Comedy Nest, October
hell yeah.
12th, 13th, and 14th. So come on out to that. And
Oh,
next
fucking
weekend I'll
yeah.
be in New York City, dude.
Yes, dude. Caleb is coming to visit. We're gonna record
Yes.
some podcasts in person.
That's
We're
right.
gonna get drunk. We're gonna do some stand-up shows together.
Yeah.
If you are in the New York City area and you would like to see us do stand-up on the same show, we're gonna work on more than this for sure. But on Saturday, October 21st, he and I are both doing short sets on a show at QED in Queens. It's 7:30 p.m.
That's right, baby.
And we're working on at least one more too.
Yeah, dude.
And,
It's gonna be
yeah,
great. I'm so
fun.
pumped. I haven't been to New York. I haven't done a real New York trip in years, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm so fucking excited. And I will be this coming weekend, October 13th and 14th, in Columbus, Ohio, doing headlining the Don't Tell shows.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing a house show in Jacksonville, Florida on October 26th. And then I'm doing Fest in Gainesville, Florida, the 28th and 29th of October. And links to that are all on my website, davetotheross.com, to buy tickets. Or if you just go to my Instagram, the link in my bio, the link tree has it. And then also, finally, I formally announced my tour with Ismail Lutfi.
Yeah, dude.
That starts
Trains.
Yeah, dude. It starts November 30th and ends December 16th. And we are doing the entire fucking tour by train, mostly. And it's called Mostly Trains. We're going to Portland, Maine, Boston, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, the middle of Vermont, Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Cincinnati, Chicago, DC, Richmond, Virginia, Philly, and then we have a show back home in Brooklyn at Union Hall. And links to all of that are at mostlytrains.davetotheross.com. Yeah, dude. I'm stoked for it, dude. I can't fucking wait. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be great.
Two great comedians having fun on a train.
That's right, dude. Kissing on a train. Yeah, dude.
There we go.
We're gonna kiss,
train, dude.
You got fucking names for Sylvester Stallone.
Hell yeah, I love Sylvester Stallone's name because it's such an action last name and such a nerdy first name. You know?
Yeah, totally, dude.
All right, how about this? Here's a good name for Sylvester Stallone: Quigley Strong.
Yeah, Lumpy Nuts Chin.
Humperdinck Gun.
Fat Face Thick Head.
Melvin Rock.
The Big Square Writer.
Sheldon Tomahawk.
Gargle, 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 the acting man.
Dexter Chest.
Mr. Cop.
The tall, ripped baby from Italy.
The great, disgusting skin statue of Philadelphia.
The man with one brain.
All right, then the next few I have all have something in common. Suggester Capone.
Give me a dumb hat. I'm going to fight the world.
Incester the Bone.
All right, my last one is Indiana Jones, but not a teacher, and he can't find anything.
All right, I got that's great. I have two more. Inception on the phone and Stratocaster Kapow.
Stratocaster Kapow. That's the one.
Oh hell yeah, dude. And dude,
Yeah,
the
man,
game this week was a lot of fun.
we did. Sometimes me and Dave go back and forth, like, what should we name? What should the prompt be? And sometimes it's 8 seconds. It's like Sylvester Stallone. Yes. How about if he's a dog? All right. End of today's game.
Yeah, Sylvester. You can picture Sylvester Stallone as a dog. It seems like he's part dog, like his distant grandmother was a dog.
Part dog.
His face seems doggish.
Yeah, he seems loyal.
You see, he does seem loyal. Yeah, he seems loyal. He seems dumb. Seems like he has a good sense of smell. Did you see fucking Tulsa King, dude?
No.
Dude, it is maybe the worst TV show of all time. It is so bad, dude. And do you know the concept of the show?
No, not at all.
So he's like a guy. He's like a made guy in like a gang, and he takes the fall. He takes the fall for a big job, and he ends up in prison for his whole fucking life. And then he gets out of prison and he just wants a piece of what's owed, But the people that are in charge, he's been away too long. He doesn't know how it works anymore. So they're like, we're giving you Tulsa. And they send him to Tulsa to just like run the mob in Tulsa. But there is literally no mob in Tulsa. So he just like has to just start committing crimes in order to. It is so stupid, dude. He like in the pilot, he walks into a weed store and he goes, this is mine now. And they're like, no, it's not.
Come on.
Weed is legal. And he's like, is it? It's so funny, dude. Oh, man.
What the hell? Okay, now I got to watch it. This sounds great.
You got to watch Tulsa King. But he's great in it because he's great.
Love Sylvester Stallone, dude.
Yeah, man.
We got to get into some of these names, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah. Top 10 Twitter names for if Sylvester Stallone was a dog.
Yeah, you want to kick it off, buddy?
Hell yeah. Number 11 at Sheeby Carlene. Judge Shed, I am the paw.
Oh God, we should maybe do dog for every single one. This is so fun, dude. At exclamation Nick with Sly and the Family Bone is buried in the backyard.
At Laundry Pants, Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo. That is what he looks like. He fucking looks like Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo.
At Loki Hates You. A pal of Creed, a champ's best friend.
A pal of Creed.
Oh man.
At Dub Space Bimbo, Sluggo.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking great.
Perfect.
Sluggo that should be his name. He looks like a Sluggo. At Winslow Dumaine had Rambone 2, First Bud.
Some of these are making me laugh and causing me pain. Yeah, that's part of it. At Badwig, Sylvester the Cat, the dog.
Dude, that fucking rules. In layman's terms, Bark Wahlberg. Fuck yeah, dude.
Come on. At Eric W. Barnes, Rocky Bow Wow Boa.
Yeah. Coming in number 2 at Seth Mills, Best Friendables. Yeah,
dude.
Hell yeah.
And then our Ricky shit this week at Sheeby Carlene, Air Blood.
Dude, that fucking
made
rules.
me laugh and gave me a full body shiver at the same time.
Fucking rips. Thank y'all so much. You're fucking so good at this.
We love you.
We love you so dearly. Much. Thank you for being the best fucking fans of all time.
Keep tipping and get yourself a shirt. Tell a friend. I think
Rodeo.
Yeah, cop a couple. It'll make a good gift. It's a good gag gift, or a non-ironically. Like I really do like his movies. So
yeah, totally.
Yeah,
turn it into a back patch for your punk jacket.
Ooh,
cut it up.
I never thought of that.
Make it sleeveless. Shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo. If you want more from us, patreon.com/whatsitcalled.
Yeah, bonus episodes
every week.
All kinds of fun.
Yeah, and we love you so much.
We love you. Get ready to lay it down.
Fuck Walter Mondale forever. Fuck that guy. We'll see you soon.
All right.
What's it called? What's it called?